Next up is from Mark and Dark. How can I switch up my coverages? I mainly call cover 4 drop almost every play. And this is a bad thing, and I think a lot of people get comfortable in a coverage like cover 4 drop gives. Why? Because they feel like they can slow down most things and force their opponent to dink and dunk them to death. Mm-hmm. But what advice would you give to a guy who doesn't feel safe calling not for anything but?
I get it. I mean, listen, we've talked about why people call cover 4 drop contain. It feels good because when you visually look at the play on the screen, you see a lot of different pieces of, like, a lot of color on the field. Like, you're covering all the different areas, so it feels good. Like, hey, I have the most coverage on the field I possibly can. That feels good. I would say the easiest thing that you could potentially do, and we kind of give this tip all the time, is you go 2-4-5 prowl, and you go to, does it have a cover 4 this year? Does not have a cover 4 this year. Let's just use the example from 3-4 then. So if I go to, and I actually play this way quite a bit, so I go 3-4 odd, cover 4. So here's your cover 4. You call this, you're dropping guys into coverage, you're having success, blah, 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 blah. But ultimately, if you want to win the game, you're going to have to change things up at some point, especially the better competition you face. So an easy way to kind of lure yourself into this world, I would say, is you're in the cover 4. You can quick audible to cover 2 by hitting X on your controller or square on PlayStation 4. Flick the right stick to the right. That's going to throw you into cover 2. Now, what you can do from here, you don't want to play just stock cover 2 because it can be too easy to attack you vertically downfield. So this is a really aggressive way to play this defense. But if you hit RB and then flick the right stick down, that's going to blitz all your linebackers. So then the next thing I would recommend is you'd want to user one of these 2 inside middle linebackers. Don't let them blitz, but user them into coverage. So snap of the ball, now you're in cover 2, and then just kind of go over the middle of the field. Whoa. And what ends up happening is you send 6 guys, and if you're playing coverage all game, your opponent's not going to block somebody, and that's when you can get pressure. It's the beginning stages of learning how to send pressure, learn how to send blitzes against your opponent. Like,
right,
once you
because
start having success,
they're going to be napping from you calling cover 4, and then all of a sudden, like, I would never recommend this play, but Mole calls a defense that's almost as aggressive. And the reason it works is because people aren't expecting, it's like not a commonplace. When you send 6, people have to. Right. They're not ready for it, and all of a sudden it just works. Even the computer will sometimes get sacked.
Right, so. And as you get better, you'll be able to go into more, like, as you get more comfortable blitzing and you don't have the panic attack of like, oh, I'm leaving places on the field uncovered. Like, you'll start feeling better about sending pressure, and then you start learning setups, you start learning different things. Like, there are times, and like, I know you can attest to this, like, there are times where, like, I'll be in this cover 4. Like, I play a lot like this, right? And this is the problem setup, something along these lines, right? I'll get this, don't snap it, I'll get this type of formation. So what then I do is like, okay, well, I don't really need to worry about this right flat because, like, he has most of his receivers on the left side of the field. So I'll take this guy out of the flat, and then I'll user the safety here, and I'll leave that flat open, or I'll just do something like this, or I'll leave the deep part of the field open there, and then I get aggressive with the safety here. So then you look at the play though, and it has the whole right side of the field uncovered. Mm-hmm. So my job would then be I'm going to keep extra coverage underneath, and then if you get someone that goes in that area, I got to go defend him.
Indeed.
Oh, he's going there. Get there.
Right.
So that's kind of the thing is, the more you get comfortable sending pressure and like start having success, the more you're going to want to send pressure, and then it almost becomes a fault because then you're always looking for the next blitz, always looking for ways to get more premium from your blitz packages.